Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Tony Rizano, and this is another episode of the world famous, the University Love, the best pod, the best show in one, two, three galaxies. But ladies and gentlemen, you and I, we just call this show Online Marketing Moves. And we are coming to you live today. Today is Tuesday, March the 11th, 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing today? Ladies and gentlemen, if you know anybody or if you are in the market for copywriting services, ladies and gentlemen, email me at tony@tonyresonno.com. That's TonyResonno. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this show started. Today we are going to talk about something very important. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about how you can escape pain. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not through drinking. It is not through drugging. It is not through uh, chasing sex. It's not any of that, ladies and gentlemen. If you are in a place in your life where you don't like it, okay? You are in a place where you just are tired and you're frustrated, you're upset, angry, and you're mad, and you hate life, and you hate this, and you hate that, and blah 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 blah. The bills are mounting up, and everything is all that jazz. And you seem like you can't get ahead. I take 2 feet, I take 2 steps up, I take 4 steps back, da 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 da, all that stuff. If you have any of them problems, work problems, relationship problems, physical problems, doesn't matter. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you how you can escape your pain. First off, ladies and gentlemen, the one thing that you can do is feel the pain, ladies and gentlemen. If you have pain, if you have troubles, problems, ladies and gentlemen, drinking there's no such thing as drinking your problems away, okay? You're gonna become an alcoholic, and you're gonna get bad kidneys and a bad liver, and those are gonna be more problems. Okay? Uh, Doing drugs. I know people think weed is cool. I mean, me personally, I don't know about you, but me personally, anything that the government approves of, like now they like, hey, go ahead and smoke marijuana. You know, if the government has their hands on marijuana, I don't know about you, ladies and gents, but I ain't touching it. Okay. You see how they did cigarettes? Uh, they got all types of nonsense in cigarettes. And so, ladies and gentlemen, drinking, doing drugs, you know, sleeping with a different person every night, ladies and gentlemen, all of that is just gonna still leave you empty inside. The pain is only temporary, ladies and gentlemen. If you really want to get rid of your problems, if you really want to get rid of because, well, first off, there's always going to be a problem. Okay, it's not like, and what I mean by that, I wouldn't say a problem, me personally, but I would say there's always going to be situations. It does not matter. Listen, it does not matter where you at in life. It doesn't matter your status in life. It doesn't matter if you have a $1 billion. Doesn't mean if you have two nickels to rub together. Okay, there's always gonna be problems. Now if you was a billionaire, you know what problem you have. Hey, it's kind of windy outside. We can't take the jet to Hawaii right now. Okay, got a delay. Ah, man, rats. Uh, listen, listen, I've been so broke. I, I was so I remember I went to college for a hot second, and I remember I was so broke. I drank a bunch of water. I didn't have any money. I had to wait on the place to open for breakfast. I had one of those things where I could, breakfast, lunch, and dinner was provided. At the cafeteria, and so I was like, man, I ain't got no money. Yeah, so man, I ain't got no money, man. I gotta wait till the morning. So I drank a lot of water. I was like, ooh, that's fulfilling. And then I went to bed at like 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. I was like, I gotta get up at like 6, man. So I can go eat. I woke up at 6 o'clock. The place opened at 6 o'clock. Man, I was the first, second one. I was like the first, the second one, at the cafeteria. Got that breakfast, man. I'll tell you what, man. That's some of the best breakfast I ever had. At that point in my life, I was like, woo, I've never been that hungry. And I was like, man, forget all this. And so I just went and I joined the Navy right after that. So that was that. But, ladies and gentlemen, I say all that to say, I laugh about it now because I mean, it's not as bad as when you are in the situation, you think, oh, this is the worst. This is bad. How can I get out of this? Ladies and gentlemen, there's always a way. There's always a way to escape. There's always a way to get out of things. One of the most important things that you can do if you feel like you are having a pain is, man, just take it head on. Just say, hey, what's going on? How can I fix this? What can I do? Ladies and gentlemen, you know, I whenever I do this show, I go, man, I need to, you know, I at some point it was last month, and I missed a few days, and I said, ah, man, what can I do? Hello, record. That's what you can do. Wake up earlier and just record. Shut up and just record. Get up, record. Now, you know, I don't know why I sort of would wait till the afternoon or wait till in the evening. No, that does not work. I get up early, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and record every episode now. And you know what? It makes it a lot better. It makes it a lot easier. Pain gone away because as I told you before, whenever I don't do the podcast, if I go a week, 2 weeks without recording, I feel like a nervous feeling, an anxious feeling. But that 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 goes away when I record 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. It's simple, but hey, you have to take on your problems head on. You can't avoid them. If you owe a lot of money to a lot of people, um, hey, what are you gonna do? You have to get started. Burying your head in the sand when you owe people money is not going to help. Trust me, I've tried it before. It does not work. Ladies and gentlemen, any problem and I'm not even saying, oh, woe is me, but I am in a different stage of my life. Listen, I've been down on my luck. I've been the brokey broke. Okay, it is not. It works out, man. You laugh about it. You get over it. You go. Well, I remember this. I remember I remember one time when I was young, real young, young, and I probably was like 22, and I was jobless, and I was jobless, and I remember this young lady wanted to go on a date, and I thought to myself, I said I gotta avoid this situation, and I just said, hey, listen, I would like to take you out, but right now I have no job. I can't afford to take you out. Let me get a job first, and then we can circle back, and I can take you wherever you want to go. Okay, but right now the main focus is a job. And ladies and gentlemen, 2 days later, I got a job. Okay, and so I was like, well, that worked out great. And first paycheck, I said, come on, young lady, you and I are going on a date. Okay, and of course that road ended because she's not my wife now, but it was cool, and every time that you think, man, I got this pain and I don't know, Life has a way of figuring things out. You know, you will figure you will figure things out. Okay, life will figure things out. You will figure it all out. You know, hey, you don't like your job? Create something that you can do on a regular basis. Create your own job, okay? Or go to another job. You feel like your job doesn't pay you enough money? Create a job for yourself that you can make all the money you want, you know? It's it sounds it sounds easy. It's harder to do, but once you get started, that's the best part. The hardest thing is getting started because a lot of times we all run our mouths and we are all the smartest person in on God's green earth. You've been in this situation before. At some point, everybody who's listening to the show has thought, man, I'm smartest. I don't know what, you know. And it's not a big deal. It's not a bad thing, you know. You got to have confidence in yourself, you know. And so we have all listened to because you know we all can run other people's lives better than we can run our own lives. You know what I mean? If somebody tells you, uh, "Hey, man, you know, this happened X Y Z," and then you go, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah." You know what I would do? And you know, you probably would do none of those things, but it sounds good when you're like, "Yeah, I would do this, I would do that." You know, oh, I'm not in shape. I would run 6 miles a day. When was the last time any of you got up and ran six miles? It's hard to do, man. You ever tried to run? I ran 2 miles before. Man, 2 miles is it's hard enough. You imagine running 6 miles, 10 miles, 12 miles. You could do it. You gotta you gotta do it every day. You gotta take it one step at a time. The problem is when it comes to pain, when it comes to situations, we all want the situation to go away immediately when you've been causing the you are in charge of your life, but it's just like when you're out of shape. I've been out of shape before. It sucks. And then you work out one day and you expect your belly to shrink like that, okay? And it ain't. It won't. It can't. It's impossible. But ladies and gentlemen, all the time you've been sitting there eating that McDonald's, eating that KFC, you know, you know why you're out of shape. You know why you're out of breath. You know why you don't gain weight. And you could turn it around. But a lot of times we go, oh man, mm, I worked out for a week and I got no results. You know you gotta work out every day, every day, every day. You gotta eat right. You gotta work out. You gotta drink water. You gotta get sleep. You gotta get rest. You know what you gotta do. But a lot of times we get into the pain. We've caused the pain, but then we don't want to get out of the pain. We don't want to work hard enough to get rid of the alleged pain. Okay, you have to put in the work. You know, it's just like whenever everybody wants to write a book. Everybody wants to write a novel. And if you think about it, before when I was younger, you know, I would think, man, writing a book got to be cool, you know. But it's like I could have written 100 books by now, but you sit there and you think, "Oh man, that sounds impossible," you know. But you don't know, you don't think like if I just write one page every day for 365 days, you got a 365-page book, okay? Yeah, it sounds easy, but people don't want to do it, and it goes back to what we talked about on Sunday: discipline. Okay, discipline, discipline, discipline. I know that it's it's better for people to sing "Woe is me, woe is me." It's easier to blame people. I told my mom yesterday. I was joking around with her. I said, "When in doubt, blame your parents." Okay, when in doubt, blame your parents. And so, um, if life is going bad for you, blame your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your grandma, but blame your parents. Okay, uh, why Why you didn't buy this house? Oh man, my mom and dad never told me about buying a house. Why you don't buy out the community? Oh, my mom and dad never told me to do that. Why you don't got no money saved? Oh, my mom and dad never told me that. You know, yes, your parents they guide you for the first years of your life, but after a while, you got your own brain. Use it. Uh, don't wait around. Don't wait on people. Don't wait on anybody. I had a friend one time. I remember when I first wanted to start driving trucks, be a big time truck driver, a billionaire trucker, and my friend he kept saying, "Man, I gotta stop smoking this weed, man, and then we can team up, man. We can drive around the country together." And I was like, "All right, Bucko, I'll wait on you." And I was like, "I ain't waiting on him. He a liar anyway. He's a big liar, okay?" Ladies and gentlemen, some people you have big lie, you have small liars, medium sized liars, and then you got big liars. And then in some instances, you got extra large liars, okay? It's just the way it is. This guy was a big liar, okay? Large liar, okay? Not just in physical size, but he told a lot of lies. But 20, I saw him like 10 years later, and I was like, "Man, we supposed to be driving trucks together, man. Big dog, what happened?" And he said, "Ah, man, I'm about to stop smoking that. I'm about to stop smoking that weed." Man, I said, man, get your ass out of here, man. I don't want to hear that no more, man. Get out of here with that nonsense, man. I don't care no more, man. At that point, I've been driving 10 years. You think I want to ride with somebody now? Nope. Not unless I can make money off of him. I can't. I couldn't make any money off him. But so but he always had an excuse. He was always whining and crying about something. He pain. He was a pain. Talk about pain. And you know how you get rid of people that are pains. You just don't hang around them anymore after a while. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, drugs, alcohol, chasing women, stealing, robbing, committing crimes, whining to your friends, whining to people, going to psychiatrists and whining and crying, bitching, moaning. That will not make pain go away. It will not make anything go away. It will not make your situation go away. It will not make your situation better. Stop the bitching. Stop the moaning. Stop the whining. Stop the crying. Ladies and gentlemen, what you can do to make any situation go away is stand up. Get inside the tunnel. Ladies and gentlemen, one time my wife, we was walking through the mall. We was back in Missouri. My wife wanted to try this some kind of cyclone. It was like a tornado. It was like, how do you feel to be in a tornado? Okay, so my wife got inside the thing, and all you heard was ooh. And I remember we was cracking up, and she was like, "What the hell?" And I was dying laughing. I was like, "How was that?" Ladies and gentlemen, that's basically what it is when you want to take on whatever pain, whatever situation that you feel is bad. That's what you want to do. You want to get in there and just face it. Things are gonna happen, but you can resolve the situation a lot faster, a lot better, a lot easier if you tackle it head on instead of running away and drinking and boozing and whining and crying about it, because that won't help. Don't be a trauma dumper. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. But we will be back tomorrow with all new episode of Online Marketing Moves. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about image. We are going to talk about how the image that you project onto the world. We're going to talk about how you can switch it up, do whatever, and it will work out for you. But until tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tony Rizzano. Thank you for listening to the show. God bless each and every one of you, ladies and gentlemen. As I told you before, if you know anybody that needs copywriting services, email services, sales letters, uh, all that good stuff. I was trying to think blog posts. There you go. Anybody that needs those type of inquiries, they can always contact me at Tony@TonyRizzano.com. Ladies and gentlemen, until tomorrow, thank you for listening. God bless each and every one of you. And as always, everybody, Peace.